Hey y'all, I felt like talking today, so I'm just gonna knock it out because I'm getting like a download or some type of like message about what to talk about. Mostly y'all don't know me. I usually go by Fierce Femme, but on this page, I got the name OmniFemme from the omnipresence. And so, welcome to my page. I've been posting a lot of my old content from TikTok because I'm transitioning from over there to over here. At first, I was not going to open this channel, but I've been led to do it. So, I was listening to what I hear, and here we are. So, as I was sitting here writing in my journal, I kind of been thinking about the stuff that I've gone through in my life in its entirety so far. And it's been a lot. And I felt like I needed to come on here to let people know that everything, like basically everything that you're going through, whatever it might be, the trials and tribulations that you are currently going through, the sadness, depression, or whatever you might be going through with sickness, just everyday life, especially with the way the world is right now. A lot of people fighting against their own governments and, still having an internal battle within yourself. I want you to know that it's okay to wake up in the rising and feel hope, because I have had many, many, many times in my life where I basically could have decided not to be here anymore. Maybe too much information, but I decided to allow God to guide me. And I don't regret making that decision for myself. And sorry, I haven't done this in a while. Like, just talk to the camera without like pulling a card or anything. But know that your life is valuable. Know that everything that you're going through is to help you elevate and to help you become who you are to be. I know that sounds weird, but as you continue to grow and you look back and you start reflecting on your life, you realize that everything that you have gone through was for a reason, and the season that you're going through right now is going to be part of that. And I'm not just speaking to you guys, I'm speaking to myself. I had a moment in my life where I went through this thing called TSW, where my body was basically pushing out steroids that I was using since I was a kid. But I also look at that moment in my life now that I look back as like something spiritual. I felt like a butterfly in that instance. I was shedding skin. I could hardly move. If you're interested in seeing those videos, you can go over to my channel. I have it on my main page. I have my featured channels on there, and you can see my TSW playlist. And I came back from that. That's just one of the many things that I have gone through and am going through. And I just felt called to make this video to let you know that your struggles, your pain, your difficulties are not what makes you you. Don't allow what other people feel about you, what other people are saying about you, how other people feel you should run your life to be the end all for you, because God has a plan over every single person. Now, does every single person do what they are called here to do? I don't believe that. I believe that sometimes we have to come back again to figure it out. But I chose this time to choose myself over the chaos, to choose myself over what others feel about me. Even in this moment, I can honestly say that I have never felt such peace within myself the way that I do now mentally. And I'm so grateful for that because I've been praying for that since I was a child. Like literally, all my journals say I want peace, I want happiness, and I didn't really understand what happiness was. I really always thought I had to find a partner or have to have this life where, the typical life where people think like, oh, you're supposed to have kids and a family and or a husband or a boyfriend or something like that. I'm literally on my own journey, self-discovering myself, still at 41 years old, and I'm happy. Like things could not be the best in my life, meaning like little things like, but I wake up every day now with joy in my heart and trusting in God, because when I look back, when I had a reflective moment, like I go through a lot of I isolate a lot, not on purpose. I'm just very much an introvert, not meaning that when I go out I can't be, friendly and stuff like that. I can, but I love being by myself. And so that means that I learn a lot about myself a lot. And, yeah, this is the happiest I've felt mentally and spiritually, and the closest I felt to God, because now I honor how I feel about things. I'm not worried about how other people perceive me, because a lot of times I feel like us as humans, we're trying to live up to so many different people's expectations of us that we feel the need to we're downing ourselves without knowing that that's what we're doing. And so if you come across this message, know that life is just about stages. You're not going to ever know everything in life. You're just not. Even the most know-it-all is not going to know everything in life. You leave here not knowing everything, how everything works. You know what I'm saying? You're just here for a time being. And so in between on my dash, I would like to learn what I need to learn while I'm here. I would like to spread knowledge from what I have been through or what I have learned through my mouth, through using my throat chakra, through my experiences. And I don't want to feel locked into somebody else's notion of who I should be or what I should become or how I should look or what I should be doing. Find something in your life that makes you smile and work on that. And then if you have things that you don't necessarily like about yourself, who's to stop you? Nobody can stop you. Write those things down and work at eliminating them, or maybe turning them into more of a positive than a negative. You know what I mean? And it's good to listen to outsiders, but also you have to analyze yourself through the eyes of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be honest with yourself, is what I am hearing. Be honest with who you are, where you want to be in a year. Bump 5 years. Who do you want to be next year on your birthday, on your next year? I consider your birthday a new year for you, right? You don't have to celebrate your birthday, but it's a new year for you on, this planet we call Earth. Try to hold yourself accountable for the things that you want in your life and the things that you don't want in your life. And a lot of it hurts. I'm speaking from experience. A lot of the transitions that you go through trying to unlearn and relearn, it hurts. Excuse me, confirmation, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it, because if I were to know that I would be where I am today, I never thought I would get here in my own place. I never thought I would get here because of so many things and that I have been around, so many people that I've been around, and I know that they didn't think that I was gonna get here. I don't think they knew that. Like, they said they wanted it, but I felt otherwise, and I'm just so grateful every day that my journey has led me here, And I know it's only God. And I know there's more for me coming. So you watching this video, know that life can turn around at any moment. You just have to choose you have to choose yourself. You have to choose yourself. And when you choose yourself, it's like you're promising God that, yes, I'm going to listen to you. You know what I'm saying? Affirmations are key. Loving on yourself is key. Sometimes you have to be stripped of everything for you to learn that. And I'm learning that and relearning that and relearning that. Because I committed to self-improvement. I committed to clearing out the trauma that is my own, that is my ancestors, and that is just for me to elevate and become who I am to become. I want her to be proud of the steps I'm taking now, whether it takes me until I'm 80, 70, 60. So I just wanted to share that, you know what I mean? And I hope that whatever I'm saying in this video helps another person, because I kind of talk in jumbles and codes sometimes. You know, sometimes you got to do that, because you'll have people watching you that don't freaking like you, and they're trying to pick sense out of what they consider nonsense to say that you're talking about them. So anyway, I love you guys. Please subscribe, share my shorts, check out my shorts, and yeah, have a great day. I love you. We'll talk later. Bye.